So please
Okay, please
continue.
invite me.
So please continue.
Please invite me. Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. So, a very good morning to all of you. Myself, Dr. Amit Kumar, Organizing Secretary and Assistant Professor, Department of Veterinary Gynecology and Obstetrics, CVS Bikaner. Today, I am here for conducting the inaugural session of 21 days National Refresher Course on current development in veterinary and fisheries sciences through the online mode from the 4th June to 24th 2020. Jointly organized by the Rajasthan Institute of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Rajwas Bikaner, and Kerala Institute of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, UFOS Kochi, and National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, NADCL, Baramun. So, first of all, I would like to welcome the chief guest of today's function, Honorable Vice Chancellor, UFOS Kerala, Dr. A. Biju Kumar, and guest of honor, Professor Dr. Dinesh K. Registrar, UFOS Kerala, and Dr. Arun Kumar Jirwal, Course Director and in charge Department of Poultry Science, CVS, Bikaner, and also Mrs. Amarta R. Krishnan, Course Director of this refresher course and Assistant Professor, Department of Fishing Technology and Faculty of Fisheries Sciences, UFOS, Kochi, and at the last, Dr. R.S. Shah, the Course Coordinator, NADCL, Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir. So it is the immense pleasure to welcome all the participants of the different corners of the India, and along with the speakers who have also selected from the several parts of the country. I welcome each and everyone in this 21 days national refreshing course. So now I would like to request Dr. Arun Kumar Jirwal, Course Director of this refresher course, for the welcome and introductory address to the delegates and participants. Over to Dr. Arun Kumar Jirwal.
Thank you, Dr. Amit Kumar. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity for welcome and introductory address during this inaugural session of this refresher course. Honorable dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, and dear participants, I welcome you all for this national refresher course on current development in veterinary and fisheries sciences, jointly organized by Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Bikaner, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, Kerala, and National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Baramulla, J&K. So, in the series of welcome, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Professor Dr. A. Biju Kumar sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, UFOS, Kochi. Welcome, sir. Then next, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Dinesh K. sir, Registrar, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, UFOS, Kochi. And next, though Honorable Vice Chancellor, Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Bikaner, Professor Manoj Dixit sir, and our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Hemant Dadish sir, are unable to join this inaugural session due to their some urgent official assignment. But I will not miss the opportunity to welcome them also, because this inaugural session or this refresher course has been possible or has been shaped in this manner because of the guidance of all these four dignitaries. Now, next in the series, I would like to welcome Dr. R.S. Shah, Course Coordinator, NADCL, Baramulla, J&K. The driving force behind this, behind organizing this refresher course, because he is the only person who gave us idea and support and motivated us for organizing this refresher course jointly in the collaboration with the UFOS Kochi. Thank you very much, sir, for providing us this opportunity for organizing this national refresher course. Now, I would like to welcome Mrs. Amruta R. Krishnan, our course director and assistant professor, Department of Fishing Technology, Faculty of Fishery Science, Kufos, Kochi. Welcome you, ma'am, to your own refresher course. And next in the series, I am feeling obliged to welcome our organizing secretary and today's event coordinator, Dr. Amit Kumar, Assistant Professor, Veterinary Gynecology and Obstetric, CVS Bikaner, whose efforts means a lot for the successful organization, for the successfully organizing this refresher course. In this series of welcome, I would also like to welcome our course coordinators, course co-coordinators, and course conveners. And it's my pleasure to welcome members of our National Advisory Committee whose suggestions and ideas had refined this, had helped us to define the course curriculum and designed as a better course curriculum by blending the both veterinary and fisheries sciences. And in this series, I would also like to welcome all the renowned speakers of our national refresher course, without whose support the successful conduction of this refresher course cannot be imagined. And last but not least, I would like to welcome all our participants, all our valuable participants whose presence during this refresher course will make this refresher course a successful event nationwide. Now, shifting to the introductory part, I would like to start this introductory part with the introduction of our host institutions who are organizing this national refresher course. So, first of all, Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences. The Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Bikaner, is a constituent body corporate established under subsection 3 of section 1 of Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences Act 2010. The university came into existence on 18th day of May 2010. The headquarters of Rajuwas Bikaner is located at Bikaner. The Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Bikaner, has been established for the purpose of development of veterinary and animal sciences in the state of Rajasthan in specific and in the country in general, by ensuring proper and systematic instructions, training, research, and extension in up-to-date system of veterinary and animal sciences. The university is marching ahead to provide technical and scientific support for transforming state animal husbandry from sustainable to improved profitability. Improved production in association with productivity experts has led to the state to be one of the leaders in the country for milk, meat, and wool production, with the support of scientific and technological interventions and a favorable policy environment. Next, our co-host, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, Kufos, Kochi. Kufos, Kochi is an autonomous public-funded institution established on 20th November 2010. It acts as a center of excellence for human resources development in fisheries and ocean studies, and the nodal agency to establish relationship with institutions and universities at national level. The Kufos impart quality education comparable with world-class standards, giving significance to skilled manpower development, research-oriented studies with effective and meaningful extension activities. With a view to producing technocrats of high caliber, Kufos provide highly qualified faculty, full-fledged infrastructure facilities, and a good linkage with reputed national and international institutes. The headquarters of the university is at Panagarh, Kochi, in Ernakulam district. Now, the National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, which which provided us this platform for organizing the National Refresher course. And the National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited was established under Self-Reliant Cooperative Act in 1999 under Ministry of Cooperatives with a mission to promote, disseminate, and mutual exchange of scientific information of agricultural science among the scientific diaspora and stakeholders. The NADCL has primarily established to serve as a bridge for communication between agricultural scientists, extension workers, and farmers. Blending of the influence of these three brings an effective result in the doubling of farmers' income. Needless to say, the NADCL desires to have your cooperation in order to develop atmosphere conducive to aware farmers about innovative agriculture practices to yield best result for the progress of farming community. NADCL already organized a number of national training courses, awareness programs, national conference, etc. Individually, as well as a joint venture with the State Agriculture University, Veterinary Sciences University, and different institutions of ICAR. And now, as a course director, I am honored to see so many dedicated professionals and students joining our course. And though the number of participants showing today online are much lesser than the registered, more than 100 participants have registered for this course. But I think due to some technical reason also, they will soon join us. And this national refresher course on current development in veterinary and fisheries sciences is meticulously designed to enhance the knowledge and skill of professionals in the field of veterinary and fisheries sciences. This unique blend of veterinary and fisheries sciences would provide the participants an opportunity to study the fundamental key concepts, latest development, and advanced technique of both the reelings. And during this refresher course, through immersive lecturing session, interactive discussions, and assignments, the participants will upgrade their knowledge and will be able to exchange their ideas and innovatives with the faculty members and students at nationwide level. This national refresher course would also foster the collaboration and networking of professionals from diverse backgrounds to exchange ideas and best practices. Now, in this refresher course, we are having the participants from more than 16 states of India, which predicts the level of diversity of participants which are engaged in our this national refresher course. And I take it as an opportunity and request all the participants to grab this opportunity which is provided through this platform to interact with your counterparts and students and share your ideas, experience, knowledge. And during the interactive sessions, and our focus in this training, 2 lectures per day will be organized through online mode at most probably at 11 a.m. and next at the 2:30 p.m. And our focus in this training will be on the latest developments and achievements in the animal health, disease prevention, and sustainable aquaculture practices, as well as exploring innovative techniques in the fisheries and livestock management. Now, and I am confident enough that this program will provide you with the valuable insights and practical skills. And I request all the participants to kindly follow all the rules and regulations shared with you or circulated in the WhatsApp group, so that this refresher course would be conducted smoothly without any interruptions. And this I hope that this training program would act as an excellent opportunity to network with the fellow professionals and expand your knowledge in veterinary and fisheries sciences. And let's make this refresher course a great success. I wish you all productive and enriching learning experience during this 21 days refresher course. And thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Arun Kumar. So, dear participants, we have the guest of honor of today's function, Dr. Professor Dinesh K, Registrar the Kufos Kerala with us. So, first of all, I would like to introduce him. And Dr. Dinesh K, currently officiating as a head of department of aquaculture at Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, with over 2 decades of the professional expertise in fisheries, aquaculture, and allied areas. Dr. Dinesh has emerged as a leading figure in promoting sustainable aquaculture practice and advanced research in the field. Now, it is time to call upon the guest of honor of today's function, Professor Dinesh K, Registrar COFOS, to address the participants. Over to Professor Dinesh K, sir.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity given. So, most honorable Vice Chancellor of Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, Dr. Biju Kumar sir, and the event coordinators, Dr. Amit Kumar and also Dr. Arun Kumar. Both of them are assistant professors of the Veterinary University in Rajasthan. And all my colleagues attending the program. So a warm good morning to all of you once again. So I have great pleasure to be here with you in this morning, as we are organizing a joint program on the recent advances in fisheries and also in animal sciences. And both the universities, both the Rajuvasu and also COFOS, are almost of same age, that we formed as a university with an act formed in 2010 in your case, and the case is the same as far as the COFOS is also concerned. But we formed as a separate entity, a university, in 2011 as of April 1. But before that, just like your case, we also had a fisheries college under Kerala Agriculture University. The fisheries college actually was formed in 1979 with its 7 constituent departments, like Department of Aquaculture, Fish Processing Technology, the Fishery Biology, and Engineering, and so on. And while the universities was actually like formed by the government with a vision of promoting the fisheries sector of the state and also the country as well, we had a mission of producing the most competent professionals in the field of fisheries. So, as all of you know, that the agriculture education system has a uniqueness while it was actually developed by the Western people way back in 1000, 150 years ago. That our system is called as land grant system, wherein the learning and teaching processes are happening in the farmer's field. So, just like your science, your animal science or veterinary science, you are actually like practicing yourself with the farmers, with the cow farmers, with the poultry farmers, with the milk industry people, and so on. Likewise, in fisheries also, we do the same, that we are most of the time, our students are spending with the farmers and associated communities. And in your case, we know that there are a series of people, or like we call them stakeholders, right? In our case also, we also have a number of stakeholders in the sector. But unlike in your animal husbandry or dairying or whatever, so our major stakeholder community is the fisher folk community, wherein the naturally the fish is caught by them, and from the seas, from the oceans, from the backwaters, from the rivers and lakes and so on. And unfortunately, uh, during the recent years, the capture fisheries, that is the fish available from the public water bodies, including oceans, is getting declined because of various reasons. We know that there are a number of reasons nowadays, but the most important being the climate change. And because of the climate extremities, even our area, like our Indian Ocean areas, and even other similar environments are facing issues because of these climate extremities. Nowadays, we are actually like, whatever laws we are facing from the natural fishery that we are trying to develop uh, through the science like aquaculture. And that's why aquaculture has become one of the leading areas in the fisheries sector of the. I know that the first fisheries college was formed in 1969 in Karnataka, and the second fisheries college was formed in Tuticorin, and the third was our college, and which was I told you the year 1979. And we have a great legacy in the field of fisheries, as many of our students, the graduates, are working in the different segments of the government, private, and the public sector undertakings, and so on. And many of them are very good entrepreneurs. Even their presence is very much evident, not only in India, outside as well. Many got switched over their business to other areas of science or entrepreneurship. Many are there in cancer research, even in Americas, and many are there very good exporters from Africa and other related countries. And likewise, there are started with a college with 140 students, and now our university is with 1,550 students with various degree programs, postgraduate programs, and PhD programs, all the faculties. Like your case, you have a college in Bikaner, you have a college in Udaipur. Likewise, we have our major in headquarter college is situated in Cochin, and we have yet another college in a place called Payyanur, which is the northernmost district of the state. And we have yet another the center, which is into ocean science center, the mangroves, etc. That is in a place called Puduvai, which is 18 kilometers away from the headquarters. And now, just a few days back, we got a new vice chancellor who is a well-known figure in the fisheries and the aquatic biology segments of the science. So, and before that, we had an agriculture expert as our Honorable Vice Chancellor, his name was Dr. T. Pradeep Kumar, who has been doing his research in the seedless watermelon research. And he was also very famous. And the new person, our new Vice Chancellor, is also very famous. Actually, originally he belongs to Kerala University, which has a legacy of more than 100 years, with very eminent scientists and like graduates came out of that particular organization. And we have an aquatic referral lab, which is considered to be the most advanced one in this segment, which was given by PMMSY. And we have mangroves, we have brackish water, we have fresh water, we have all other facilities, as the introductory speaker actually explained. So I don't want to take much of your time, as the most important part of the training program is the classes actually. Like this is a setting up of the for such a program which is meant for dissemination of knowledge in fisheries and the veterinary and animal sciences. So I'm very much happy to be invited in this, and as the university, we are very happy to be a part of this, because this kind of programs will definitely help the people to be more competent in their respective areas. Because you did a wonderful job that you made it online, so that the people can attend the program at the same time without troubling their other physical issues. Like, so that's a welcome move. And definitely you will be will be associating together to have more and more programs of this sort. And once again, I appreciate our Honorable Vice Chancellor, and also Dr. Amit Kumar and Dr. Anand Kumar, and also our Amrita Krishnan, who is a very young, dynamic leader in this fisheries sector from our university. And I really appreciate your enthusiasm and her interest to be a part of that. And she did everything without troubling us much. And I appreciate all of you, all our young people, the organizers. So definitely you have great future. Hope that we will be able to meet again and again in such platforms in future. And thank you, everyone. And especially my thanks are due to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who is actually speaking just after me as the chief guest of the day. So I am very much aware and convinced that he will be the right person to speak to this particular audience. And because he is an environmentalist, he is a science dean, and many other feathers are there on his crown. So naturally, so I appreciate all of you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dinesh sir. Thank you for your valuable words, sir, on addressing the delegates and participants, sir. So, dear participants, we also have the chief guest of today's function, Honorable Vice Chancellor Kufos, Kerala, Dr. A. Biju Kumar. So, A. Biju Kumar currently serves as a Vice Chancellor of, in charge of the Kufos, Kerala. He brings with him the distinguished academic and research career, and also officiating as the Dean of the Faculty Science and Senior Professor and Head of Department of Aquatic Biology and Fisheries at the University of Kerala. As Vice Chancellor, Dr. Kumar envisions the KUFOS as a premier and model institute for fisheries, aquaculture, and ocean sciences in India. He aims to advance excellence in education, research, and innovation aligned with the state and national priorities, with a focus on the blue economy and the UN Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development. His vision includes the positioning KUFOS at the forefront of sustainable development through global collaboration and community-based approaches to fisheries management and climatic adaptation. So now I would like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. A. Biju Kumar to address the participants of this refresher course. Over to Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir.
Yeah, good morning to all of you, respected organizers, Dr. Dinesh, and the participating faculty members. Good morning and greetings from Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. It's actually a matter of great pride and sense of academic responsibility that I address this a group of teachers who are actually part of the 21-day national refresher course on current developments in veterinary and fishery sciences. And also I thank the Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, Bikaner, and the National Agriculture Development Corporation Limited, Baramulla, for joining with us in organizing this event. And this is, as a teacher of 30 years plus experience, what I would like to tell you is that many young teachers who are actually part of this training program, or refresher course rather, is going to benefit primarily, because if you look at any of the scenarios elsewhere in India, any teacher who is going to teach the students, they have a teacher's training. But in many of the universities, we directly, after PhD, directly going to teach the students. So this kind of training program definitely in future should actually involve the pedagogy and the modern tools in teaching and communication as well. Because, the teachers, you should understand that the students are more smarter than you in the recent days. When you speak and when you deliver a class, they will be searching the same in the internet and then finding out and coming out with the modern tools. That means the teachers are to be more smarter. And all these kind of training programs should also involve a component, therefore, on using the modern tools like artificial intelligence and ICT for teaching and learning process. That's the first thing. And then, there are two topics combined in this refresher course, and one is fisheries and other is veterinary science. And both are actually pillars critical to the food security of the nation. And this is critical to the rural livelihood of the nation. And this is critical to public health, especially after COVID, when we speak about One Health approach. It involves the health of the ecosystem, the animals involved, and the human beings involved. And therefore, the refresher course is very timely, and also it has an intellectual infrastructure. It helps in building an intellectual infrastructure as far as India is concerned. And speaking about your title is very interesting, especially when you speak about the current developments in both the sciences, veterinary and the fishery sciences. And I am not going to give a detailed lecture, but when you speak about the emerging trends in fishery sector, for example, where I have some expertise, and I have a lot of friends working in the veterinary universities across India, where we have been in communication, and I know certain things, what some of the trends which are happening there. And one of the things, as Dr. Dinesh said, is we are living in an entirely different world now, the world of climate change. And that means, both fisheries and veterinary science need to be prepared, to tune our research in terms of climate resilience and ecosystem-based management. And that is very, very important, because it impacts both the sectors in general. And both the sectors are connected with the livelihood of the people as well as with security of the nation. That means we need to refocus our research activity on that front, okay, especially ecosystem-based approaches. And then when specifically speaking on fisheries, the fisheries has tremendous potential, especially the government of India, throughout the world, the governments consider the marine ecosystem as one of the future avenues to explore and avenues to expand the economy. And in that sense, the studies on the economic valuation of the coastal and marine systems, including mangroves, seagrass, which are together called the blue carbon ecosystems, this is very, very important. And then linking that concepts into the policy programs and management is also very much essential. And that is very important. And then, look at the way in which the industries are transforming. For example, fish culture, the aquaculture activities. And, throughout the world, there is a lot of tremendous changes happening. For example, many of the new fish farmers coming into the field, into the business, They have absolutely no background on fisheries, basically. And that is something you should understand. Those who are graduating, they are not actually ready to take it up as a startup or as a company or as a business. At the same time, the people who have a passion for that, they are into the business. And primarily, if you look at the aquaculture, the initiatives recently in India, and many of the initiatives are done by the people who are not actually graduates. And the reason is very simple, because they are very good in technology. For example, you look at the way in which smart agriculture is done, the animal husbandry is done. So that means they use technology to improve the whole scenario in both research and extension. That means we also have to be adequately tuned and adequately trained, especially using Internet of Things, AI, machine learning, remote sensing, everything into the whole process of the food security and our science in general. And that is also very important. And speaking about another emerging area where you can, some of the youngsters who are attending the training can take up a future research, definitely is the genomics and biotechnology. And genomics is not now used. They use a modern term called multi-omics, where different kind of modern informatics tool and the biotechnology genomics tools are together used to improve many things, including the disease resistance and the growth parameters, etc. And now, because CRISPR-based editing tools are very much popular throughout the world, so it offers a lot of scope for tuning our research in such a way that the ultimately the deliverables will be much better, both in fisheries and veterinary sciences. And then I know one of the major challenges in veterinary field, speaking to some of my friends in during their discussion, they say that this is diseases and and especially in the context of climate change. And there we need more and more molecular tools, and especially for early disease detection, and also cryopreservation, gene banking, etc. All these things are very, very important. And where some kind of interdisciplinarity is also required, especially when we think about the future of research in this both veterinary and research fields. And another area of concern definitely will be the health and biosecurity. Because after COVID, there is a larger discussion on One Health approach, and even though in India we speak multiple times on One Health approach, and that integration is not happening. And gone are the days where we speak in different separate watertight compartments, and interdisciplinarity play a very, very important role in not only realizing the scenarios at present, but also in identifying the emerging areas. That is why this is very, very important. So when you speak about fish health and biosecurity, this is very important when you discuss about this thing. Okay. And another thing is sustainable feed development. Okay, that is another area where some of the young researchers can focus their attention. And another area definitely is antimicrobial resistance. Antimicrobial resistance is an area of greater concern, not only in the aquaculture farms, but also in other areas connected with veterinary science also. So here, this is another area for expanding our research, especially when you think about the future and sustainable feed development, etc. And you are probably aware that 2021-2030 is an UN decade of ecosystem restoration. So ecosystem restoration is very important, especially when you think about the future pasture lands or the aquaculture, the areas for development for aquaculture, etc. That is very important, particularly the habitat mapping, etc. And ultimately, the researchers, what I definitely would advise you, especially the young trainees in this group, is to take up a research project which is useful for the government and the society. Because there are, you can actually follow any international protocol based on any international high standard publications. But what is expected from us as researchers is definitely to identify a topic of research which is relevant to the society, which is relevant to the development of the nation, which is very much connected with the sustainable development goals, which the country plan to achieve by 2030. So in that manner, if you have a project like that, ultimately this will help in linking the whole exercise of your research as well as teaching to develop policies, governance, and things like that. So that means all these universities, both fisheries and veterinary universities, have a stronger extension wing, because you're all connected with the people. And if your research can actually also contribute towards this policy development, or towards addressing some of the pertinent questions of this society and the people in general, or the farmers in general, and then that will change the whole landscape of research in the country. And that is why, in these kind of refresher courses, and if you have a specific focus on these research areas rather than, generalized topic, this will ultimately help in fine-tuning the whole acumen through which you are going to deliver the lectures to the students, as well as the way in which you plan your research for future. So I wish all the success for this training program, and I hope the days will, through these training days, you will have a better learning platform. And I congratulate the organizers for this organizing this refresher course together. Okay.
Thank you, respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Thank you for your kind words. So at the end of this inaugural session, I would like to invite Mrs. Amrita Krishnan, the co-director of this refresher course, to deliver the vote of thanks to our esteemed guests and delegates of this refresher course. Over to Mrs. Amrita Krishnan, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. A warm good morning to one and all. I'm absolutely honored to be a part of this 21 days national refresher course jointly organized by FOS Kerala, NADCL Baramulla, and Rajwas Bikaner, and also for delivering a vote of thanks in the inaugural session of this course today here. First and foremost, I would like to thank our chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, Professor Dr. A. Bij Kumar, for gracing this event with the presence and invaluable wisdom that set tone for our learning journey ahead, and also for giving permission to conduct this event here and accepting our invitation and joining with us. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our guest of honor, respected Registrar, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, Dr. K. Dinesh, for the generous support and guidance rendered to us. I would also like to thank the coordinators from KUFOS as well as the co-organizers, Rajwas, Rajasthan University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences, and also National Agriculture Development Corporation Limited, Baramulla, and the team for meticulously organizing this national refresher course, and also for accomplishing this event here today. Even in absentia, I profoundly thank the esteemed speakers of our national refresher course who are agreed to share their novel insights to our participants. And it is inevitable to thank the major important group of our national refresher course, our participants, who have shown their keen interest to join with us over here today. And their willingness to learn and interact in the coming lectures definitely would bring this course to a meaningful platform. And we hope the learners would enrich with knowledge. And once again, I would like to thank each and everyone who have worked behind the screen, and those who are assembled here shared their valuable time to hear us. Thank you all.
Thanks for patient listening. So there is the announcement. There will be a lecture at 2:30 p.m. on today of the renowned veterinary ophthalmologist, Dr. Suresh Kumar Jirwal. So it is requested to all the participants to be ready and attend the valuable lecture of the Dr. Suresh Kumar Jirwal. Sir. Thanks to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you.